Welcome back to AM Northwest. In today's Unzip the Zip Code, we explore your most common questions for Summit Mortgage Corporation. Here with the answers, please welcome mortgage specialist Stacey Benner and senior mortgage banker Leah Snyder. Good to have you guys both with us. So let me ask the both of you, when you're out and about in the community doing the Unzip the Zip Code, what are the questions you get asked most by people?
I think the most common question that I get is, what are rates?
Oh.
Which is a difficult question to answer, right there. So I will generally get them in touch with a mortgage banker so they can get more detailed and,
What usually influences the rates?
Well, it's a tough question to answer because
Right.
there's a lot of components that are involved in determining someone's rates. So it's not always the same answer for everyone. What we do know is that historically rates are low and have been for many years, and that there's a vast majority of economics that believe that they're going to increase over the next couple of years very gradually. So across the board anymore amongst banks and mortgage companies, they are pretty similar. So I think it's important to work with someone that you trust, who's
Sure.
knowledgeable, and that will go to bat for you behind the scenes to make sure that you do get the best available rate on the market based on your criteria.
What's the next most common question then that you get asked?
I think that, it's what's my, what kind of down payment do I have to have? What do I qualify for? What my monthly payment be? And I think that, all of those questions kind of tie together, and, that will influence your rate. That doesn't influence your rate, but I think all of it goes together, and it just takes, the mortgage banker giving them the opportunity to get to know you, kind of get your, whatever your situation's going to be, and to be able to determine all of the answers to those.
Yeah, qualifications depend on, lenders look at a variety of variables.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say the most common ones are your debt ratios, which is the debt load versus the income.
Oh, sure.
Mm-hmm. Your down payment, your credit history, and then the loan to value, which is literally the loan amount versus the value of the home. So there's the most common loan program I think right now out there is conventional, and
Sure.
those that have 5% down or more, typically co-conventional as long as you have good credit. But FHA is also a really good loan program. It appeals to first-time home buyers and those with lower down payments because they do allow for 3.5% down, and they're more flexible with higher debt ratios and maybe less than perfect credit.
What if you don't have great credit?
Yeah, it's a lot of people don't have great credit, and so one of our services, you bet. One of our services is to offer credit repair, and so we can really help these buyers guide them into more desirable rates and programs.
And what is the benefit of working with a local corporation like Summit Mortgage Corporation?
I think, well, I've worked for both banks, and obviously I'm at Summit. Just having that, the tight-knit feel, the community feel.
It's local.
It is local. And there's a lot of benefits. For me, I get to know the loan officers really well, and I can make sure that the clients are connected with the loan officers and the appropriate loan officer to make sure that the styles fit together. And I think that Leah has...
Yeah, after 18 years in the industry, I think that there are some scenarios that might come up that I'd love second opinions on. The owners and the underwriters who are the decision makers sit next door. I'm able to go in there, get their feedback, and transfer that over to the realtors and clients in an accurate, fast manner, which is really important in this market.
And also, because you're local, you know the area, so you can give folks advice on if this is a good area, great area, whatever.
We do. Yeah. And the majority of our staff is from the Pacific Northwest,
right.
And so we live in all these communities that we're out and about in as well. So I think that, just the fact that we live here, we work here, our families are all in these areas as well, and so it works well.
Absolutely. For us. Well, for more information on how Summit Mortgage Corporation can help you with your home financing, all you have to do is give them a call at 503-400-5738. We'll put all that information for you on our website at katu.com.